Hello, 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 and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream. My name is John, and I'm going to say hello to Relaxed View, hello to Jeff, hello to Ben, hello to Tanny, and welcome back, Pendragon Nomad. You have subscribed for 10 months in a row. Yay! And Tanny says, woo, about this fact. We are here to play a game of D&D for you guys. I decided that we'd do a bit of a break from the regularly scheduled game for reasons, and one of the things we could do to replace it is play this little game called the Courtyard of Prisms, which is a Pride-themed D&D experience. So I have gathered some of the players and some of the characters who are related to Pride. We are joined.
What I say is that we're all hella gay.
Yes. I am joined by Tanny.
Hello.
I am joined by Kiri.
Hello, everyone.
I am joined by Sean. And I am joined by Ben.
Have no fear. I am here.
I don't know why I was waiting for you to say have no fear, I am queer. But you did it! That's fun.
Plus Ultra.
Well, it's not. Go lay down, Bella.
And for this D&D experience, we have gathered an interesting mix of the groups. From across the games, we have Milo and Borrowed.
Hello.
Hello.
We have Calderax.
Hello.
And we have Underscum.
Hello there.
And so, at some point, aside from the various perilous quests that you regularly go on as part of your adventures, your daring missions, you take a rest, you sleep, be it Milo and Borrowed sharing a cabin on the airship, or Calderax having a room at the Golden Tooth Keep, or Underscum curling up in
somewhere
in the Trollskull Manor, or as recently somewhere the group doesn't know where he went to.
100%. Just saying.
Which was in fact, should we tell them, Ben, where you were?
Yeah, go for it.
The Spire of the Morning.
Out there.
Wow.
Is that an
I knew
Airbnb?
that's where we were.
You can't go back there and find him there now because he's not there anymore. But
He's hanging out with us.
No.
he's back
Oh,
with the
it's
team.
It seems like he's been kidnapped to be here at the Courtyard.
But as you sleep and drift off, you find yourselves awakening. I'm going to go over to the map screen because the map screen is more interesting than just seeing the face. You
Well, it is a very pretty face.
But ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
you find yourself in a courtyard filled with desolate grey, as though the colour has been choked from the very land around you. The tiles and flagstones are ashen grey, the marble railings and stairwells seem even paler than usual. Even the greenery, though it's lush, it has a distasteful pallor. You look down, you see your normally colourful outfits, or skin, depending on who you are, is drained of its colour. It's not... You're not black and white, but the saturation has been turned down. It's not as bright. I need to turn something off over here as well, then, do I?
Well, this is weird.
Yeah. Oh, where are we?
More important, who are you?
Ah, shit! Turns around, see us on the scum. Look, man.
Hi.
Wow. Hi. Do you know? Are you part of? Are you the owner of this place, or do you know what's happened to our clothes?
No.
Again,
I
Must be more green than this.
My hair.
well,
Milo just
I
pats
didn't
his
look
hair, realizes
as
he's got a
aged
full
as this.
ginger.
Honestly, I don't usually have this much gray hair. No, I don't know how I got here.
Me neither. I remember going to sleep. We were on the castle. Borrowed.
I thought we were on the airship.
Castle?
Airship. I apologize. I was
You
thinking of-
could be
I
on
think-
either of them.
Either. I think you said castle.
Shit.
I said that you were sharing a room on the airship, I
Airship.
think.
Okay, so we'll just continue with the airship then. I swear we were on the airship.
Yeah, I remember quite fondly. Just were we spooning? I'm pretty sure we were spooning.
I was spooning you actually.
Yeah, you were.
Okay.
Anyway,
That's
sorry.
a bit of info.
Spooning?
No, go on. We're heavily
yes.
invested in this now.
Oh,
can't
well,
leave it
yeah,
out.
Nah.
You don't speak for me on that one.
Everything is in
Ooh,
grace here.
this is-
What's
I
going
wasn't
on?
I wasn't speaking for you anyway. I'm heavily invested. Go on about your spooning. Come on.
You look round to
Sorry.
see another tiefling with obsidian black skin and what looks like a very fancy outfit, but the colour is drained from it as well.
Would me and Bar recognize him immediately?
Uh,
As Calder.
you would know him as Calderax because you've both met Calderax.
Oh, hey! Calderax, right?
Oh, yes, it's you two!
Yes, it's us.
Okay.
Milo,
I don't
Milo.
like it that you all know each other. This isn't a good
Exactly.
sign.
I knew it. I knew it
Milo
was
just quickly runs towards the Underscum and just like, hi, nice to meet you, I'm Milo. Just but it's like little hand out, despite that he's really, really tiny compared to Underscum. It's like
it's,
just a little halfling just
mm.
trying to run up to you, but it's like a little pitter patter kind of thing. Hi!
I don't know what's going on.
Might as well just introduce ourselves and probably help each other out and see what's going on. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Milo.
Puts out hand to shake as well, grabs his best.
Probably just
Nice to meet you.
consume the whole hand of Milo. How tall is
I'm
Underscum?
Underscum.
How tall is Underscum? It's like
Oh,
7
it's-
foot, isn't he? 7
I
foot?
don't remind myself.
You are tall.
Very tall.
I am very tall. I haven't got it written down.
I think it's like 6.5 to 7 feet. So yeah, he's.
I know it's not quite 7 foot, but it was close.
I know for a fact you were that you were shorter than Reginald.
Yeah.
Reginald was probably the most
Yes.
tallest, I think. I know.
I'm
Bella.
pretty sure I went Reginald Seskarath under Scum, and then still got the gnomes.
The little gnomes.
Then I got the gnomes.
The gnomes.
Yeah, Seskarath
Actually,
if he
it's
stands
kind of
up to the
one
full
gnome.
height.
It's actually one gnome, guys.
Oh. You obviously know each other.
Met
We're
briefly.
Yeah, we're kind of acquaintances. They helped us with one time, but yeah. I just know his name, but it seemed like I don't know, but it sounds like he probably don't know our names. You know.
I know your names. You're Milo and Borrowed.
Milo, it's Milo.
You put the
That's what I
emphasis on-
said.
Now
Right.
now that you've all introduced yourselves, allow me to continue with the opening narration.
Oh, yes, please. Sorry,
Yes,
Tom.
please.
Sorry.
It's fine. Role playing is fun. In the center of the courtyard is a fountain of rushing water, clear enough but diluted somehow. Suspended above the fountain is an enormous prism, similarly lightless, colourless, and untouched by the sun. You can see your reflections within the prism's many facets, though they are as grey and lightless as the surroundings. Below the prism above the water is a finely crafted, delicate statue of two fairies reclining. It is peculiarly lifelike, with the stone smoothed so thinly across the creature's wings that it is almost insubstantial. 6 orbs circle the fountain in a hexagonal formation at the edges of the garden, resting upon raised altars of an unidentifiable crystal. The northern and southern orbs lie on the same raised level as the fountain, and 4 more can be reached via cracked and crumbling stairwells leading down in the intercardinal directions.
Hmm.
Cheery.
So, does anyone know why we're here?
No, we just
No.
fell asleep.
Yeah, we kind of woke up here though. Maybe I can
Oh.
probably sense some magic. Let me see if I can try and sense some magic.
Borrowed.
Oh, all of my stuff is missing.
Borrowed.
Yes.
From where you are standing, you see what appears to be a plaque of bronze on the fountain, on the southern side of the fountain.
Oh? What does it say?
The script on it is faded, but it reads...
I'm gonna be right back. Sorry.
It reads, I'm going to be right back, I'm sorry.
What a strange thing to put on a fountain.
Yeah, I know, right?
It reads, I will tell the rest of you, assume that Borrowed has relayed the information to you. Before you a memorial to light, a 6-fold riddle to divine. Restore the truth and end the blight, and let the true colours shine.
Dragon Age? Sorry. It comes up.
Blue colours shine.
Before you a memorial to light, a 6-fold riddle to divine. Restore the truth, end the blight, and let the true colours shine.
Okay, I think I know exactly what we need to do.
Oh?
Okay, out of the lot of you, which one is the smart one?
Hooks, heads,
Which one
hands.
is the
Well, it's a puzzle word thing. I've seen a few of them before, and usually smart people can figure them out.
I have a plus 60. Well, basically, I've got 16 in my modifier.
I'm back. I do apologize.
I have a plus 6 in.
To repeat for you, Kiri,
Thank you.
the plaque on the fountain, it's faded, but it clearly reads, before you a memorial to light, a 6-fold riddle to divine, restore the truth, end the blight, and let the true colours shine.
Oh, that's very sweet.
So, back to the first point. Who is intelligible?
I do the whole Will Smith jazz hands towards Milo. Like the stance
Excellent.
and everything.
You are the smart one. Underscum picks up Milo and goes straight over to the...
No, so please, sir, please.
Yes.
Okay, so we need to go take a look at this. Now, you're the smart one, you need to take a look.
Hey, Mr. Underscums, can you please put me down? Can you please put me
Oh,
down?
yeah.
I don't like being
Sorry.
handled that way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm just used to doing that with Gimby, and he's fine with it.
Gimby. That's a name that will live on forever. Oh,
Gimby.
Just grips on Borrowed shirt. Like,
I'm like patting Milo's head. It's okay. You're okay.
sure. I'm sure nothing can happen to someone called Gimby.
Nothing at all.
Borrowed and Milo, if you'd like to make me a insight or perception check as you look at the plaque.
Ah, cool. +3 to both of them.
I have +3 and also am efficient insight, so.
Oh?
Oh, never mind.
19 from me. Wow.
Borrowed.
Yes.
As you look at the plaque, you realize that the message isn't written in common.
Oh?
But seems to simultaneously flicker between each of the languages that you are fluent in.
Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. I love that. Huh. It's... Huh.
Huh? Do you see anything?
Yeah, it's not common, per se. It's flipping through primordial and infernal, and then back to common again.
Do the words change?
No, it's the same message. It's just it's completely intelligible in whatever language you speak.
Milo, as this is pointed out to you, you realize that it's flipping between common, halfling, and giant.
Yeah, I see the same thing as well.
How inclusive.
Are there any more of these black keys?
Not on the fountain.
Hmm.
Oh, hang on a sec. We can see the other orbs, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go and take a look at an orb.
Okay,
Okay.
which one? That one.
I'm gonna go right to the top and because it's on
Cool.
the same level here.
Could you make me a strength saving throw?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
We have someone who's strong? Finally.
You
12.
failed.
Ooh.
Damn, I wasn't expecting it.
As you approach, the orb thrums silently, letting out a pulse that seems to beat into your very heart. You are overcome with an intense feeling of overwhelming anger, and suddenly illusory boulders are strapped to your back. Ben, until I tell you otherwise, Underscum is enraged. This means that you have disadvantage on any strength-based skill check. And other things I will tell you later.
How does that work when I... so I'm enraged. I'm guessing that means I can't rage.
You can rage.
We're engaged to be married. No,
But then that I would assume would just bring you to normal.
That will just bring you back to normal strength checks for things. However,
So, yeah.
there is a plaque on the platform underneath the orb that reads,
Right.
"I am why Eden's gates were bound, the teacher's favourite prize. On a neck I can be found, the something of your eyes."
Alright, I need someone smart over here.
I think I know what it is. Let's straight off the bat.
Yes, me too.
Well, you need to go over there before you say any answers.
Let's go check out.
Yeah.
I dread to go any closer.
Well, what behind you, Cal? And my dog's making demonic noises as she rolls around on my bed.
Motherfucker!
Could I get strength saving throws from everybody, please?
Okay. Oh god, no, I can't. I'm like weak.
Yes.
I'm okay,
Yes.
please.
Gonna have to do it anyway, aren't you? Strength saving throw, was it? Sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
thank God.
Oh,
Good thing for halfling luck. Thank God for halfling luck, guys.
yeah.
Okay.
Should be okay, should be okay.
As you all approach, you feel the boom, boom of the orb. Calderax and Milo, you squash back the anger. Borrowed, you are also enraged. And you feel suddenly illusory boulders strapped to your back. A placard on the orb platform reads, "I am why Eden's gates were bound, the teacher's favourite prize. On a neck I can be found, the something of your eyes."
That's Apple.
Apple, yeah.
Doctor's Bane.
Right.
Find
So we need to find an apple.
Oh.
The orb, as you say apple, the orb suddenly brightens and a light fills the area. And you notice anything such as Calderax's necktie, Underscum's vest, anything that you're wearing or anything in the courtyard with a red colour. The shade returns to its normal vibrant hues.
I don't think I'm wearing anything with a red color.
The only thing that's red is probably Milo's hair, but that's more gingery.
Yeah, Milo's hair's still grey at the moment.
My hair.
And
You're so fucking old.
your enraged calms.
Oh, I think. Can I? I want to say something, guys.
Sure.
The thing that we pass
Right.
and like. Then again, since I didn't get enraged, I can't tell. But it seems like the colours seem to be representing some sort of emotion that we're
Shoot,
picking
so-
off. Because the fact that the red just popped up, maybe it's to do with anger. We're dealing
I
with.
thought it
we're
was
dealing-
because it was the colour of an apple.
Well, there's actually certain apples that can be green as well.
You see, this is why you're smarter than me.
At the same time,
You'll
Have
need
you
to
not
help
tried?
me with-
Wait, have you not tried a green apple
stereotypical-
before? They're really
The,
sour.
the stereotypical apple is red. You know, give a red apple to the teacher.
Anyway, I ain't too happy at the moment, so I am going to rage.
Wait, is the
Oh, no, you-
enraged like?
If you were enraged, you aren't any longer.
Oh, I know. I want to rage before I go and take a look at any more of these
Okay.
stupid little plaques.
Huh.
I am enraged.
I'm gonna go.
Just charge up to this one.
Okay. That is.
I'm gonna go with. Oh,
Oh,
I was gonna go with you.
I was thinking of looking at the other one, but you.
Ben,
Probably from memory.
as you approach it, could you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, I'm slightly
Oh
better.
boy. 7.
This orb emits a dreamlike musical tone that sounds like the most pleasant of melodies. You feel an uncontrollable urge to dance and sing along with the orb, although you suspect the melody could not possibly be genuine. You are filled with elation. You are elated. For the length of this, you have disadvantage on any wisdom-based skill checks.
Shall we
For
go
some
see-
reason, I don't think this is my game.
Shall we go see what that one is?
Well, we might as well. He might be dead for all we know. So, come on.
Okay.
As you approach, you hear the music.
Do we need to do the wisdom save as well?
I would like a wisdom saving throw from everybody, please.
Sure. Wisdom.
Normal. 19.
Oh.
Baby girl.
12.
Normal. Yeah.
Oh, they're really nice dice.
Calderax and Borrowed, you are both elated.
I begin dancing with. I just begin dancing.
Bard, are you okay?
Yeah, everything's just really nice right now. The red's so pretty. You're pretty.
Oh.
We're fine. Good. Everything's
I'm
great.
assuming he's blushing. There's actual red pops up to his cheeks, right? Actual red pops up to his like grey scaled cheeks. It's like more vibrant than normal. You're pretty.
Milo,
I go up to the plaque.
on the orb there is a plaque that reads, "In heaven's high I bless the land, and no need for praise. You spin around my celestial hand, for I have made your days."
Oh. Can you please repeat the question? Randall Mangam.
In heaven's high I bless the land, and have no need for praise. You spin around my celestial hand, for I have made your days.
Is it the sun?
Is it the sun?
As you say this,
Yeah.
It's the sun.
2 down, more to go.
the yellow coloration, for a start, you all, the elation of the orb fades.
Yes.
Um,
I don't think this is made for me. I don't know what's going on. Why am I here?
I mean, to be perfectly frank, your guess is as good as mine.
Right.
Yellow in the garden appears to be once more vibrant, including, say, for instance, Calderax's waistcoat is now back to its usual colour scheme.
And Milo's sort of golden plaques on his body.
Yep.
Clothing is all.
Okay.
Borrowed again.
I think.
Doesn't have anything yellow on him.
Okay.
Yeah, your colour palette was something to work on.
It was, wasn't it? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was great. It was just green.
Right.
It's just green and black. That's all it is.
All right.
There was different shades of blacks.
It was.
I have a plan. It won't work for me, but it might work for one of you.
Okay.
As I pull round my horn. Who of you requires inspiration?
Outstanding. I love this so much. Sure, I do. Yeah.
You are going to be inspired as I turn around and blow my horn and
In his face.
trying to do something along the lines of careless whispers, but not really coming across that way.
I feel like it's just
Shall I roll a performance for that one just to see how
Oh,
good or
please,
bad it is?
please do. Please do.
I feel like it's just going to be one really long note just directly into Borrowed's face, and I'm here for it.
And that's a 15.
That's Careless Whisper.
Pretty good Careless Whisper. I mean, it's directly into your face, Borrowed, but
It's somehow inspiring. I love it.
it's a pretty good song, and yes, you are inspired, bardically inspired,
Alright.
some might say.
Bardically inspired. Cool.
With
I will
that-
make my way.
Go
Suddenly,
and prove yourself. Go where the music takes you.
Go rub your face on one of those things. That appears to be what we're going to go and do.
I sprint over.
I'm going to just come
to
over here and sort of stand very close over here because I think that's probably
this
safest.
one.
Okay. As you approach this one, the orb shakes uncontrollably, threatening to crack the crystal beneath it in its excitement. You feel a sense of energy coursing through you as you approach, and the ground beneath you begins to quake. Could I get intelligence saving throws from you both?
Oh, thank God!
Oh,
Something for
boy.
me. Intelligence saving throw. Please don't leave.
I'm going to use my
Oh,
inspiration.
21.
Oh, wait, I might not have to.
You are both okay.
Woo! Nice.
It just calls from like the threshold. You alright?
We're good.
We're
They
good.
sort of hold.
Let's
They're
move back.
good there. Okay, okay.
They seem to be. I mean, they're not like. I don't know what that one was. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they would have like tried to do math at me or something. I don't know. It's...
All right.
A plaque underneath the orb reads, I'm a stalker amid the trees with stripes and fur to match, with feline guile wild and free, in claws my prey I snatch.
Toiga?
What is
Tiger.
it?
Tiger.
As you say tiger, the orb, boom, the light
The Tiger
shines.
King suddenly comes out.
Good for the tiger. It is Pride Month.
Yakaha.
Orange
You say
once,
Tiger Carol.
once
You say
again.
Tiger Carol Baskin.
Right.
Once again, orange fills the garden. Milo's hair returns to its normal shade.
Ah,
Excellent. I think the awful shorts that Borrowed is wearing, I think, have orange on them. Unless I'm mistaken.
I think they probably do. If you,
They're
especially
like
if you're wearing the outfit from the Nothic.
Well, it's either that it's either I'm wearing that or I'm just in my underwear. So
Whatever Dream Borrowed is wearing.
Dream Borrowed, for simplicity's sake, is wearing like his old outfit from when he was level 5. Which is
Which would have been Sparrow's full times, right?
Yep, which it would have been like a cool like gem encrusted breastplate. With like his regular adventuring leathers underneath.
Okay.
Mine would just be like the old other one where his hair is more fluffier.
And if that's true, then all of the gems would be red, a very familiar red to Milo.
I think Maya would just look a bit like, hang on a second, you look different.
Oh no. I'm going to take off the breastplate and set it away from myself. Let's go.
Maya would probably look a bit different. That he would probably wear a baggy clothes, and his hair would actually be a little bit longer, like it hasn't been cut yet. Like as in, not the one we saw before. I've changed the artwork. It's like more longer, more curly and longer.
Cool. On to the next puzzle.
Which...
I can cast Bardic Inspiration more than once to people, can't I?
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
another person.
Yeah, each person can
Okay.
only have one Bardic Inspiration on them at a time, but you can...
That's good. I'm laying good claim that I helped him down there, so who's next for Bardic Inspiration?
Oh, me.
Alright.
Yep.
Runs up and comes straight to your face and blasts out for one hand only.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to roll a... It's not
That's
as
a 12.
good. It's not as good. It's okay, though.
Couple of off notes.
It's a little bit...
You
Couple of
are
bits
nice
of-
and homely. Nobody else you should be.
Ah.
Okay. Now go ahead and we'll see.
As you approach
Go back to
this...
just holding on to that.
As you approach this orb, Borrowed and Milo, and anybody else who wishes to approach the orb.
No, I'm going to leave this one. I don't
Most-
have a good feeling about this one.
Most people seem to be hanging back in the middle and they're just leaving it, which is fair.
Well, I
Next one I
don't
might
seem to
play.
be
Just
good
one,
for
no.
them.
I just realised, like, if it was character mouse right here, and just realised that I'd just be with me and Underscore, Milo and Underscore, just be surrounded by tieflings.
It would be.
Man.
All. And then Creed would turn up as well, and it was just
Yeah.
me.
And then suddenly, and now we have Cherish, and then we suddenly normally have almost all of the rainbows of the tieflings.
Tiefling
Um,
squad.
Pride tieflings.
Yeah.
Is it on that yet? Like
Uh,
a tiefling, all rainbowish.
The orb produces a faint drip of water that runs down its surface, and then within seconds the entire lower platform is ankle deep in salty tears. You feel an overwhelming sadness choking you.
Oh no.
Could I get Constitution saving throws, please?
Alright.
Oh, no.
Also decent at this.
I'm good. Yay!
Yeah.
You kind of knocked into my dice.
You are both fine.
You're just winging it.
So strong. So
Um,
fun.
okay.
I
Well,
knew this plan would work. Perfect. Just leaning against now, just randomly playing his horn, hoping for the best. Yes, my music will save the day.
okay. On the little plaque, it reads, "One of me is more than two. If in my hand you capture, on wings I fly, swift and true. My melody enraptures."
Can you just repeat that, please, real quick?
Yeah.
One of me is more than two. If in my hand you capture, on wings I fly, swift and true. My melody enraptures.
Bird?
Good.
Bird.
Bird.
Is that your final answer?
That makes me think twice.
Yeah. Especially when John says that.
Hear it again.
Just one more
One of
time.
me is more than two.
One of me is more than two. If in my hand you capture, on wings I fly, swift and true. My melody enraptures.
Huh.
I feel like they're looking for a specific bird.
Mockingjay? No.
But again,
No.
one of me is more than two in your hands. But then at the same time, the saying is like, and then again, with the, I keep thinking back to the whole saying that like a bird in the hand's worth two in the bush. But then it's like they're saying one of me is more than two if in your hand. And then again, one of me is if. I don't know.
I don't know.
Can I find a friend?
For the sake of it, it was, Can you say that again?
One of me is more than two. If in my hand you capture, on wings I fly, swift and true. My melody enraptures.
Is it a songbird?
For the sake of rapture, unless it's crow or raven.
One of me is.
Maybe dove. Dove sort of goes along with that kind of idea of,
One of me is.
Me is more than two if in your hand. If in my hand.
Well, I think the first part is definitely a bird in a hat. It's a bird.
Yeah.
But if we're after a specific bird, then it has to be something to do with its rapture.
It might well just be bird. But
It could just be bird.
I don't know.
Let's try bird.
I'm going to be right.
Okay, we'll try bird. And we die, that's fine.
Okay. You say to the orb bird, and a blue light inside the orb starts to glow, and then shoots out, and behind you, rearing up,
Is it the fucking blue dragon?
No.
a wormling blue dragon, a young blue dragon, just in shades of opal blue.
Oh.
Wow.
Ah.
Hi. Hello.
Okay.
Oh no. I think it's time to fight, guys.
No,
I'm glad we got a little bit of fight.
Oh, amazing.
You know what's really sad is that I don't have all my spells at this level 5.
Right. Are we in initiative?
Yes,
We're
please.
in initiative.
Roll me some initiatives.
And
I see what you've done. You've lowered me down low enough so that I can't banish all the creatures away.
you know,
I mean,
Has my rage come to a stop, by the way, John?
it would have done. You'd need to re-rage.
That's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine.
Borrowed, I don't have an initiative check from you just yet.
oh
I'm
no, I don't have
clicking
my
on it.
crossbow anymore. My
I am
favorite
attempting to click
crossbow.
on it, and it's not working, so I will simply roll a d20 plus 3. $13. That's my initiative.
Okay. We'll wait for Calderax to get back. You can hear that nice fading the music will do now.
Oh yeah.
I need to figure out what can you give me the quote the riddle please again?
Ben has redeemed a stretch, which I say we do as we stretch for time.
The idea.
One of me is more than 2.
I'll tell you the answer to the riddle later.
Yeah, but I still want to figure out.
Okay.
So
one
it
minute.
was. Because it's that whole rapture side of things that really gets me. Because it's a singing bird, so I'm thinking
down.
canaries, which saved people from rapture, I suppose, when they were down in the mines.
One of me is more than
But
2.
this is the thing. Oh, in raptures. In raptures, right. Melody in raptures, raps.
The reason I said songbird is because of Bioshock.
Yeah.
What if he used more than 2? If in my hands you capture. In my hand you capture.
Hmm.
On wings I fly, swift and true.
Actually, I'm going
My
to roll for
melody.
Calderax and hope that he doesn't get first.
Let's hope.
You got first?
He tied with the dragon.
Outstanding.
But we'll start because the dragon's going first. And the dragon is going to be a dick.
One of me
Oh,
is
boy.
more than
Oh, look, there's a nice line there.
Oh no.
Bollocks.
The dragon just flies down, shoots out a bolt of lightning from its face. Whoa, that's loud.
Ah, my ears.
The next song is also going to be loud, thinks I.
Hmm.
Could I get a dexterity saving throw from Milo and from Borrowed, please?
Yes, you can. Dexterity saving throw. Saving throw. Just because I'm nervous about it. I'm going to add my bardic inspiration.
Good plan.
Go to saving throw.
How much is the bardic inspiration on this?
Ben, what is...
It's 1d6.
1d6.
Okay,
I'm done.
Didn't need it, but
You-
thank you anyway.
you both save, so you take half of 24. So you take 12 lightning damage,
Wait.
and just a bolt of lightning explodes out of the dragon's mouth.
No! Oh wait, hang on. I did some
You took the full damage there,
apply
Milo.
healing, and then apply half damage. There we go. Good thing about it is that you can apply healing back and then do it again.
How do you do that? 'Cause
I go over to the number, I right click, and it shows you.
Yeah,
apply
if you
healing
right
down.
click, it comes up.
Oh. Cool.
I find that method so much nicer and so much
It is.
easier.
It is a lot nicer. Yeah.
Calderax, to fill you in on what happened, the answer of bird was given and was deemed incorrect.
Well,
A blue dragon wormling in opal blue materialized from the orb and has lightning blasted Borrowed and Milo.
that seems inc-
It is now your turn.
Whoa! I shall move up a little. 5. Hang on a minute. I need to zoom in because otherwise these aren't to the right. They aren't to the squares.
Yeah, I'm really annoyed by it. It's close.
3,
I did my best.
15. That's as best as you can do. So, what do I don't know because for some reason Foundry has stopped giving us the full things. So. I have no earthly clue. Now, healing word. Both peeps. Did they take full damage or did they take
They both took half damage.
over that? So, I'm going to assume Milo's nearly dead.
20 out of 32. I think I'm alright at the moment. At the moment.
I want to do shield letting it. I don't know. I really don't. So I am going to. Because I don't know what most of my spells are. I just go for whatever the fuck I feel might be useful. So I'm gonna just go for a healing word again. I'm gonna healing word Milo
Okay.
because it's not gonna be much. I'm only gonna do like a level 1.
But it's gonna be something.
7 points of healing to the Milo.
Thank you.
Wait, does healing word not affect constructs?
It doesn't.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then is that the end of your turn?
I really don't know what I'm capable of doing because normally I go by what the spells are in the list, and I don't have my spell list. So it's a little difficult. That's going to have to be it. I don't know what else I can.
Okay.
What else I'm doing. So,
Milo.
Dear God, that made me jump up top. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here. Use. Hang on. We'll just use Chromatic Orb on it. And I'll use a level. Okay. Normal. Does a 21 hit?
21 will hit.
Nordic.
What type of damage is it?
Gonna be what's weakness to lightning, guys?
No idea.
Hold it.
No idea.
Hold.
And and more importantly, I don't think most wormlings don't have any sort of vulnerabilities or anything.
I'll go cold damage. 21.
Okay. Apply the damage. Anything else on your turn, Tanny?
Nope. Would you like me to end with them?
Yes, please. Borrowed.
Hello. Well, I don't like this. So I'm just going to I'm gonna sort of like panic step back, attempt to because I'm used to summoning the like staff of lightning and thunder at this point. So I just step back and like hold it over my head and try and smash down. But what comes down instead is just a massive hammer, like very comedically.
Okay.
Like a Harley Quinn style massive
Giant
mallet
mallet.
hammer. Yeah. Oh, just bonk. And I will roll because I've got a +7 to hit, I think. Yeah, because it's charisma. Because I hit with my charisma, so
Yes.
yes. So
That'll hit.
24. Excellent. I'm using a maul, so that's 2d6 plus 5. Oh, plus 6 actually, because improved pack weapon.
Yes. Very
16.
nice.
And then I will take my second attack, please.
Go right ahead.
Although it should be a +8 because, yeah.
That is like balanced on the edge on my screen. That dice just stopped in the middle between 14 and 20.
That was crazy. What do I do? Is it 46? For that?
46 plus 6.
Cool. Oh.
Borrowed. How'd you
Yes.
like to do this?
So the first one, so the first swing is just like an over the head, like sort of just, like basically coming down on like the spine, so it sort of like pushes the dragon into the floor. I'm then gonna spin the giant like hammer around and just like I assume you've seen Ruby, or at least
Yeah.
know of Nora from Ruby. I just
Yes.
want to like catch the wormling under the chin and just send it into the sky.
You just bring it
That's
up,
not possible.
and just the dragon head just screams up into the sky, detached from the neck, and just a line of crystals just shatters. The dragon is defeated, and the combat is ended before before round 1 finishes.
Wow. I was expecting something very different.
Yeah, that was unexpected completely.
Wait. Did everybody's tokens just disappear?
No,
No, we're also
I saw-
I can see mine.
Oh.
I did have a think when it came down to that, in raptures. Could it possibly be a swallow? As in, it seems to wrap around you as swallow. And it sounds as a
Oh.
swallow. Alright.
That's great. Oh, that's really good.
So blue.
Yeah, the spot low.
Uh,
I'm just gonna run over here and start doing this one over here.
Good.
Blue
Yeah.
just floods back into the area.
My eyes.
Okay, Ben. Ben.
Yeah.
Ben.
Is your coat purple or blue, Alex?
Ben. This orb spins gently and soothingly as you approach it, emitting a sound like a gentle rain on a summer evening. A feeling of utter hypnotic tranquility overtakes you as colourless raindrops begin to fall around the altar. Could you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Nice.
21.
You are fine. You feel the effect, the hypnotic effect of this orb, and resist. And
Well. Obviously too stupid to understand it. Stay back! Stay back!
Is everything okay?
Well, I'm alright, but I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
on the plaque
I mean,
underneath the
no one
orb,
else needs to get hurt.
But I can help.
Yeah.
though underfoot you'll often
Don't worry,
find...
I'll yell it back.
Though underfoot you'll often find I'm one you can't outnumber. There's countless blades of just my kind. What could I be, I wonder?
Grass.
Grass.
And with that,
Or weed.
Wait, it's green.
All of the color comes back to Borrowed immediately.
Ah, it's my green boyfriend. What I say?
Borrowed
Uh,
returns to his normal hue of green,
Okay.
and the green
well
of the plants just
Right.
spreads across the...
Milo just says back here, very handsome.
Thank you. His eyes are still grayscale, though. Should mention that.
This orb, as you
Milo's pretty much
approach
got all of his
it,
colour back now, I think, at this point.
this orb, as you approach it, Calderax and Underscum and Milo and Borrowed, you're all approaching.
We're all here now.
The orb releases a pleasant cloud of aroma that smells of perfume and handy damask rose. A heady damask rose. Not handy rose, that'd be weird.
Like, I'm a rose with hands.
Hands! Dancing in the glass of the orb is a mesmerizing visage of whomever you find the most attractive.
Ooh.
Never could I.
Wonder who it is.
Milo, you see Borrowed. Borrowed, you see Milo. It's
Nice.
weird, they're stood next to you.
There's two of you.
There's two of you.
Calderax, you see some purple tiefling.
Never could that.
Something top up tiefling. God fuck damn it.
Underscum. Oh.
You see your
Yeah, I
shame.
don't think Underscum knows it either.
I wonder if it's a
You,
nice
you see a
good chocolate
figure.
cake.
You see a figure just dancing serenely in the orb.
Just Underscum's one is really Freudian. It's like him but female, like exactly him, just with lipstick on.
I was probably saying like his ultimate all might.
Could I?
How vain do you think I am?
It's just a nice
It's-
pair of socks.
It's
It's a really nice pair of socks. They're fantastic. They're like really like you can just tell just by looking at them. They're really soft.
And what's really good about them is that they're like cozy ones.
Could I get a charisma saving throw from everybody, please?
yes, you can.
Okay.
It would be my pleasure. It is what I specialize in.
16. 16. 11.
Saving throw.
15.
That mine hovered on 16. Age.
Dang. Never mind.
Okay. Calderax, you are enraptured by the orb and by the dancing. You have disadvantage on any charisma-based skill checks for the length of this, and I will tell you the other effects if it comes into practice.
Huh.
I just want to touch that fuzzy hair. It's so cute.
Underneath the orb, on a plaque, is written, "In even rows of flowing fields, you'll smell before you see. With calming presence I have healed, and better still, in tea."
Chamomile?
Chamomile.
Chamomile.
It's gotta be chamomile. Come on.
I've got another
Either
theory.
that or lavender.
Oh, lavender.
Oh, lavender. That's also a tea. There's
I was-
jasmine.
I
That's
was-
also a tea.
I think
was more
lavender fields you can definitely smell before you get there, though.
I agree.
So,
Near Norfolk, there's a lavender field known as Lavender Norfolk where I live, and literally, before you can hit it, it literally the smell just comes straight away.
what is
Not
your
to
final
mention-
answer?
Lavender.
I'm gonna probably go for lavender.
Yeah, because lavender tea is also very nice. It soothes stuff, and it also helps you sleep.
It is very well known for its relaxing nature.
Calderax, you suddenly are no longer enraptured. The orb
I don't know, that tiefling in that orb is really something.
It's getting.
He's getting to him.
The orb glows a purple, and the purple retakes the entirety of the garden. Calderax's coat returns to its normal vibrant hues.
My eyes
Fine.
return to their cool lilac visage.
You're welcome.
Yes, you are no longer enraptured by the orb, Calderax. And stay still for a moment.
If only you could do something to stop us from moving around.
If only.
So, what do you guys see when you look in this one?
Him. Points at Barb.
Him. I don't know. I gesture to Milo.
I see the person I like. I see one of my mouse arrays.
The purple tiefling?
Yes.
Boy, I sure would like it if it loaded the next scene for you now.
Right?
If it did, wouldn't it be something? God, could you imagine it?
Oh, wow.
Come on, give me Gib.
One day. One day, we'll load. All will be well. There we go. Oh, I'm at 92.
Oh.
Wow.
98%.
There we go.
Oh.
The colour returns to the garden, and the light from the orbs crisscrosses through the central colourless orb above the central fountain, and fills the entire courtyard with a rainbow hue. You can move again now.
Way.
I'm going over there.
Slowly the orbs begin to fade, leaving
jeez.
only their shimmering light throughout the garden. The central prism fades away, leaving the beautiful statue of the reclining Fae in a dreamlike, shifting colour of the courtyard. Grey wings flick for the first time in centuries, and a shower of dust. The Fae in the centre of the courtyard awaken. The courtyard itself, the colours take on an impressionistic, painterly quality. The two Fae, who have been caught in a recline for centuries, turn to you both, turn to you all. Does anybody here speak Sylvan?
I do.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you for freeing us.
What?
They say thank you for freeing us.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome. I reply in Sylvan.
They link their long, elegant elven fingers together. And from the diaphanous mist of the water rising from the fountain, a sliver of a shape appears in the refraction of the rainbow light. And then hanging in the air in front of you is the staff of Prisms.
Whoa.
Ah.
Cool.
And it splits into 3 so that you can each take one back to your own games.
Mine now.
Hey.
I know.
The staff,
You strapped?
the,
What will I do with this?
the staff of Prisms is a magical staff, very rare magical staff. The staff has 10 charges and for the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge on a d20 roll, if you roll a 1, it loses its properties and becomes a non-magical staff. You can use an action to expend 1 or more of the staff's charges to cast one of the following spells with a saving throw of DC 15. You can cast for 1 charge either Colour Spray or Fairy Fire. For 3 charges you can cast Hypnotic Pattern, or for 7 charges you can cast Prismatic Spray.
Whoa.
You can also use a charge and plant one end of the staff on the ground and expend 2 of the charges to conjure a rainbow bridge in a direction of your choosing beginning from the staff.
So you mean the Bifrost?
I mean the Bifrost. This effect is called the Bifrost.
Amazing.
Yes.
The bridge
love
is
that.
10 feet wide and can be up to 100 feet long and has no weight limit. As an action,
Ouch.
you can speak the command word and dispel the bridge.
This is so cool.
Yes.
This is so cool, and as the only real main caster of our group, I'm gonna have it.
I already have a cool staff.
Maybe I should get a cool staff.
You can have the cool staff.
Have the cool staff.
You can have the cool staff.
And with that, the following day you all wake up. A refreshed night. You all wake up in your specific locations. Back to continue whichever quest you have in front of you at the time. A night of sleep.
Yeah.
Well earned, much deserved rest, and you feel re-empowered for whatever lies ahead. And the staff lies next to your beds, should you wish to have taken it back with you.
Hell yeah. Ah, now, bitch.
If there's anything else you wish to discuss while still in the dream, feel free to roleplay for a little bit if you want, but we can wrap it up here if you don't want to look at the cool map anymore.
I have
I
a question.
want to look at the cool map, but yeah.
John.
Yes.
What kinds of enemies would we be facing if we got the questions wrong? Would they just be different kinds of wormlings?
So I'll answer questions now because we've got a bit of time and
Yeah.
spoilers for if you're going to play this game, but also if you were going to play this game, you probably, did I close the thing already?
How did you close the
Looks
thing?
like we'll never know.
We'll never know.
So
Oh, well.
I used the alternate slightly harder riddles. There was a couple of other things you could have looked at the start. You could have looked at the trees and the bushes and noticed that the fruit trees, while they look like they have fruit on them, they appear withered and lifeless and not edible. If you would put your hand in the water or attempted a survival check on the water in the fountain, it does not appear to be drinkable at the moment. And if you dip your hand in it, it evaporates instantaneously.
The hand evaporates or just the water?
The water. As soon as you take your hand out of the water, it's dry again.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'd be more concerned if my hand evaporates.
You put your hand in it, it evaporates. Oh, my hand. So I'll go round in the order that they are presented in the booklet. The red orb would have been 2 giant scorpions.
Oh boy.
Made of a glistering, angry red. If you... Basically, each of the colours did a different monster, and it also had a different effect on you that would have affected the fight differently. If you had entered the fight enraged, you would have been unable to use spells or skills or feats during the fight and only use melee attacks, but you get advantage on melee attacks.
Huh.
While fighting the 2 giant crystalline scorpions. The orange orb, you would have had to fight an owlbear, made entirely of autumnal orange colouring.
Oh, that's cute.
If you had been excited while fighting it, you wouldn't have been able to use spells or skills or feats and only use your melee attacks, but your initiative roll is a 20.
Oh.
You wouldn't need to roll initiative, you would just have whatever you would get if you rolled a 20 on the dice. With the yellow orb, if you got the question wrong, you would have had to fight a bearded devil.
Ooh.
No.
And if you had been elated, you would only be able to use your melee attacks, but you automatically have bardic inspiration.
Oh.
On the green orb, if you had failed the green orb, it would have been a green hag. If you were entranced by the green orb caused you to become entranced and suffer from disadvantage on dexterity saving throws or dexterity skill checks. And if you got into the fight, you'd only be able to use your melee attacks, but the green hag would have been at disadvantage attacking you.
Oh.
The blue orb, you fought the blue wormling. If you had been enervated, which was the effect the blue orb has, you would have had disadvantage on constitution saving throws, and you would only be able to use your standard melee attacks, but you begin the fight with a +5 to AC.
Oh boy.
And then the purple heart, the purple orb If you were... the fight would have been against 2 nightmares
Oh,
that appear in shades of shimmering purple.
very cool.
Yeah.
If you had been enraptured when the fight started, you'd be able to use spells, skills, or feats. Could only use your standard attacks, but the enemy attacks would never be able to crit you.
Uncritical.
So those are the things that we never found out.
Still, very cool.
Never ever know.
We were all too intelligent for
You-
the riddles.
You were all mostly too intelligent for the riddles.
So what was the
Yeah.
yeah,
They were specifically looking for a bluebird.
a bluebird?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, makes perfect fucking sense now.
Yeah.
The riddles are all a thing of the colour of the orb. So the red apple, the orange tiger, the yellow sun, the green grass, the bluebird, and the lavender in the purple orb.
Yeah,
The lavender.
The lavender.
the lavender.
Yeah.
I didn't know bluebirds were a thing.
Anyway, that's our D&D stream for this week. We'll be back. Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you again.
Bless you.
Again,
Sorry.
it's okay. If you did it a third time, you would be taking the piss, and we would have told you to fuck off.
Streams for the next week are going to be possibly, as they've been for a few weeks now, a little bit random. It's been a difficult time recently at my place. Really sorry for that. We are going to get back to normal streams as soon as I can, but we're going to take our
I
time
don't
with
need to
it.
apologise for that.
Tomorrow night, I'm going to try and do some Mass Effect. I think... Tanny!
Ah,
I'm going to ask you, Tanny!
Ah! No.
Should I do the DLC from Mass Effect 1, or shall I hop straight to Mass Effect 2?
There's a DLC for Mass Effect 1.
There's Bring Down the Sky, which is a you have
It's probably
to,
the most sizable bit of DLC for one.
yeah, it basically you have to stop a meteorite from being flung at the Earth. Or I can jump to
Sounds
Mass
like a
Effect
noble
2.
cause.
Wherever it floats your boat.
We're going to go to Mass Effect 2 because I'm really looking forward to getting to Mass Effect 2. So tomorrow night, if the stream is up, probably going to be starting around about 8 to 8:30. We're going to do some Mass Effect 2. We're going to be chill stream. It's going to be some Mass Effect 2. We are still working on our new roleplay stream, but stay tuned for that very, very soon.
There's too many choices!
There's a lot of choices to make, and we've got to talk to a lot of people about it. On Wednesday, we're going to try and do the Golden Tooth. Thursday, over on the Entry Games Player channel, Angel will be playing some more Bioshock. On Friday this week, it is Space Odysseus. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that.
Taste you.
Dude,
I said it.
Very student.
And
what a jump doke.
and then next Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday we'll be back.
See him.
We'll be back within the clutches of the cult, where next week it will be time for the continued adventures of the Binding Team. They are in the midst of a flashback adventure on Blutsper, where they are attempting to rescue Chrysanthemum and a number of other test subjects from the Mind Flayers who are on Blutsper. because apparently it's Mind Flayer time in my games right about now. And all the Mind Flayers have come out. So tune in for that. Hopefully they'll be able to rescue the group that they are trying to rescue before Ceramorphosis takes place, and things go real bad with that. Because that's not a good time. Ben has guided our raid for tonight, which is cool. I've just seen that Relaxed View has gone live, and so we are gonna raid them if I can find them on the here. Like this. They are playing some Stardew Valley, so go give Relaxed View some love. They are a friend of ours and a friend of Ben's. Ben and Relaxed are you still in the midst of seeing who can get the most?
Well, we are trying. At the moment, Relaxed has actually managed to get a Fiat, so racing ahead. But in the meantime, yes, the race between who can get the most followers. I am sorely behind.
So go and follow Relaxed View, and also follow It Is Ben again. Just to throw out their quest. For now, we'll see you guys again real soon. So long, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.